Hello my lovelies, it's Claire at Dee Dee's Den. It has been a long day today, so yes, I have got a glass of wine. Cheers. I'm going to do a change today. It's going to actually be a plan with me. I don't do plan with me's normally, usually because I've got nothing to say or nothing to do, and I pretty much haven't on this week, but I am still going to do one anyway. It's going to be for next week, so week commencing the 9th of July. Through to the 15th. It's a printout from Alithia Puku. It's the bow printout, and the dog's starting already because I'm talking and he can't cope. But hey, we'll go with it and just hope that the dog doesn't get too noisy. Right, where shall I start? I did a bit of a sort out the other week with my friend Katie, and we actually decided to create kits, weekly kits, out of all the odds and sods that we've got. So this one is basically sort of a colourway. So these are odd little bits and pieces I had from hang on, oh, what's her name? Elizabeth, no. When I remember the name of her, I will put her down. I've had loads and loads of stickers off her over the years. Even this little beauty came from her, from a set that I actually bought, and this came with it. Oh no, the dog's off, it's not going to shut up. We're just going to have to go with it and hope. So this is the colourway I was going for. So I will, Rachel Blundell is who it is. But I can't remember the company name, so I'll link it later. These are also from the same kit. So like the teacup thing. There you go. Ellie Beth Designs. Yeah, there you go. Ellie Beth Designs UK. That's what that set was. And then I've got a couple of others from Stickle Co. That were similar. These were actually from the UK Big Meat. Look at this, 2016, where I've used bits but not used all of them. So we're basically going for the colourway. I can't really put weekend, although I suppose I could have weekend for Friday, Saturday as opposed to Saturday, Sunday, because I can't do that. But we're just going to go with that colour sort of combination. I've grabbed some washi just in case I decide to use washi in the right colours. So hopefully I'll be able to do something with it. And I've also got some date dots, and I'm probably going to use the purple ones. These are my favourite date dots. Not this particular colourway, but my favourite date dots are from Hazy Days. Hazy Days UK watercolour date dots. I absolutely love them, and I get them in all different colours. So that's just so that you know where I get the date dots from. So we are going to start. What happens when? Let's get the weekend banner in for a start. It is going to go, as I said, across the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I might well end up covering bows up. Possibly, maybe not, sort of. I've missed a little bit of bow there, but I think I'm going to go across with that. I will get some scissors out shortly, or will I just do a bit of a, might be the ruler. No, it's going to have to be a pair of scissors. Scissors we'll have to do later because I've not got any scissors in here at the minute. So we'll just go with it and see what happens. Right, where are we? Let's have a look. The rest of the bows will have the date dots on, and the dates, what did I say we were starting at with? The 9th? Was it? Yeah. So we're going 9th and we're going purple, just because I've decided we're going purple. So we're going to go, and we'll get them in as quickly as we can because I don't want to be faffing about and keeping you watching, because I've still not sorted out in my head how to edit videos yet. So we are going with this, and we're going to go in the centre of the bow, and the dog will carry on all the time we're doing 12, 13, 14, 15. See, I've even penciled it in 15 there. I'll rub that out later. Shall I bother with the 13, 14? Shall we even move this down a bit? That's just ripped. That's because I stuck it down. So there we go. We'll do that. And I'll have to get rid of that little nick there. We'll do the sticky bit after. 13 and 14. I haven't got a lot on, if I'm honest, this week. I never have a lot on. But I like to have a little few bits and pieces. So we are going to go for a checkbox at the bottom, because on a Monday I have a sewing class. I'm going to leave myself a gap just in case I have something after the sewing class. The sewing class is with my friend Jane, and we have it at my house, but it's my friend Jane, as I say, and another lady that comes, and we basically just do as we like. We make whatever we fancy making. We tell Jane what we want to make, and Jane helps us decide, or shows us how to do it, should I say. You will see all sorts of stickers in here. I've got Geeky Planner, I've got Cho Mimi, I've got Silent Beauty Plans, I've got go on, Coffee Monster UK, I've got our Steph's ones, I've got Happy Cutie Studio, that was the name I couldn't think of, it had gone completely out of my head. Cho's again, there's quite a few Cho Mimi, to be fair. I've got odd ones that I've picked up from different places. That's Anna Brimble, Cho again. I'm looking for some sewing machine ones, and they're probably in my, yeah, they will be. I'm going to have to use that later. I've got a little folder which I think is downstairs on my kitchen table, so I can't use it, and you're just going to have to bear with the dog, which is a sewing machine, so I will put that in later. So that's my sewing class, as I say. Monday is also bin day, so we're going to do a dot for the bin, and it's, what bin days have we got today? I think we've got the green bin, and we've got the brown bin. I've not got a brown dot any more than I've got a brown bin. I don't think I've just put them all away, and I definitely got some bins in there. And it was a Cho one that I'd got, and it was a big Cho green dustbin. So let's find a big Cho green dustbin. Cho, where are you? Dog, to-dos. There we go. Big green dustbin. You see there's hardly any left. In fact, there's the brown one. I know I might have some of them floating about. So we have a green bin, which has already gone out as far as it goes. That went out earlier on. I put it out about 5 minutes ago. So there's the green bin, there's the brown bin, just to remind me that that's what we are this week. On Wednesday I have Fat Club, Slimming World, whatever you want to call it. In my head it's Fat Club. It will always be Fat Club, and bit by bit I am losing the weight, so I'm quite happy to call it Fat Club. So there's a nice big fat sticker, and I'm going to use the weighing scales off of the Stickle & Co. when I can get it off. There we go. I'm going to stick that there, and that will be my Fat Club one. I don't usually use this layout, and I'm finding it a little bit difficult, if I'm honest. I used to have one that was smaller, so it was sort of like that much for each day, and my weekend was here, which gave me a lot more space for the weekend, so I could actually use my weekend banner properly. Felt a lot better, so I might well revert back to that one, but this is where we're going at the minute. So as I say, Fat Club there. We have shopping before Fat Club. My friend Jane takes me shopping before we go to Fat Club. She picks me up from work, bless her, she's an absolute angel. And we go shopping. So I'll leave that there, and I'm going to just sort of like leave it like that, just in case there's anything particular that suddenly sparks in my head that I need to make sure that I get. I'm going to put this drink up sign on Monday, just because I can put it on Monday, because I didn't really drink as much as I should all last week, so I want to make sure that I'm sort of like ticking my days. So I'm going to do a little tally per day, but I'm going to mark it off, so it's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's an extra day just to say, hey, I did the week. That's where I'm going with that one. I will also do let's have a look what we got. I don't think we're going to have any worries with that one. I think we'll be using the sunshine all week, but I'm going to leave it, and I will put it at the end of the week with an arrow going all the way to say that we've had a really sunny week, assuming that's what happens. And I am assuming that that's what will happen, because we've had a lovely week this week, so why should we not? What else have we got? Let me think. Have I got my phone? Yes, I've got my phone, but it's there and I'm recording on it, so I can't actually double check what I've got and what I haven't, so I'm going to have to try and remember what I've got this week. Right, so Monday is sewing, In fact, we're going to do it. I'm going to just write it in. Instead of actually doing the sewing machine, we'll have a sewing instead. Sewing. What I'm making is a coat. To be honest, I've done a bag. I did a bag a couple of weeks ago. I started the coat a while back, but I sort of went off on track and made this backpack instead. So I will be going back to the coat. Nice wool duffel in a dark navy wool, and it's lovely. Excuse me, I just need a swallow. Alright, next bit. Tuesday. Have I got anything on Tuesday? Right. I am thinking, this is a big think by the way, of actually saying, stuff it, stuff everything. I've got a house, I've got a mortgage on a house, but there's only me. I am on my own. I do have a partner, but we've been together on and off for 20 years. It goes up and it goes down. And he actually said to me, if I was you, I'd sell up, I'd buy a camper van, and I'd sod off to Glastonbury, pardon my French, and I'd do whatever I wanted to do. That's all right in a dream world, I suppose, when you've got loads of money and you can do what you want. But he has got me thinking. I haven't got anybody to rely on me. It is just me. This plan with me is becoming a bit of a confession. It's just me. I look after myself. There's me, my dog, the whiny one. And I'm sure he could come with me, or if he is actually our dog. So he's mine and my partner's, if I'm honest. So he might come with me, he might stay behind. And as I say, it's very much up in the air at the moment. I am just winging it, shall we say. This is a favourite phrase of mine and a friend's. Jane, my sewing teacher, when we're actually doing something and we're not really following the pattern, she says we're winging it. Well, I think at the moment that's sort of what I'm doing with life. So I'm just going to see what happens, and I'm diverting. So we're going to come back and I'm just going to stick a few things down just for a bit of decor, to be fair. So now here we are. We've got Mondays the sewing, Wednesdays the Fat Club, Thursday, Friday would normally be sort of get back home, do a load of tidying up. As I was saying, I was thinking about selling up and all that sort of stuff. So there's going to be a lot of jobs that I need to do over this week. So I'm just going to stick a few things down and sort of say, right, this is what we're going to do on this particular day. So on Tuesday, I am going to go through my kitchen cupboards and actually get rid of half the stuff that I've not used in absolutely ages. I know that's 3 stars, but I'm going to just use it as one flag, and it'll be kitchen cupboards clear out is what I'm going to do on Tuesday night, because on Monday night obviously I'll be sewing, so I won't really have time to do anything then. Wednesday will be the shopping and the Fat Club, and that's quite late when we get back, and she usually picks me up straight from work, so it's sort of like work, shopping, Fat Club, home, tea, chill out, NCIS basically. So that'll be Tuesday, we'll be clearing stuff out, and then I think we'll do another clear out on Thursday. Have I got any more dotties? Yes, I have. We're going to have some more dots, and I'm going to put another few dots in. So we're going to do some more dots, and I'm going to have a clear out of, let's have a think, what's the next one I need to do? I would say the next one, come on you monkey, stick. The next one would be, let's have a think, done kitchen, craft room clear out. Craft room clear out. We also have the cupboard under the stairs, aka Harry Potter. So we're going to do that on Friday night or Thursday night. It may well end up being a little bit bullet journalish and getting crossed over to the next day. I'm going to put it down for Thursday. And we'll do as much as we can on the various days. So cupboard under stairs, clear out. we will have a tidy up. Yeah, we've got some more dots there, let's use them. They're going to be the Friday jobs to be done. So Friday night will be the dressing, come here monkey, dressing room clear out, because I've got one of them as well. I only live in a little terrace, to be fair. Dressing room clear out. It is only a little terrace, but I've got 3 bedrooms in this here terrace. One is only a tiny one that's literally over me general, but it's got a lot in it. It fits a lot. So we've got sewing, kitchen cleaning, fat club, craft room cleaning, cupboard under the stairs clear out, dressing room clear out. Saturday will be general, just tidying up. So that'll be like washing. Actually, there might be some washing on Friday, because I do mine and I tend to do my where's that gone? Partner's. I do his as well. He drops it off, and I do his washing because he's not got a washing machine. Come here. I think use tweezers, it's easier. Not so sure. So washing. Over dusting. Sunday is going to be my no way day, and I know I haven't got them in there at the minute because they are definitely in my go on. I've got something that's about in my thingy from Jane at Oh So Sweet, and it's a zip up thing, and it's got a little photo album in there that I've got all my stickers in that are my sort of like everyday go-to type stickers. And I've got these washes that I still haven't used, and I may not use actually. But anyway, so we're just going to stick a few little bits and pieces because there will be some tea, coffee, whatever drunk when we are doing sewing, because there always is. There's always tea, coffee and biscuits. And there'll be plenty of it on Friday while I'm doing all of that, but that'll be in and out and doing as I can when I can. To do, I'm going to use that to do one just up there above that one. I know I've got plenty of other to-do days, but we're just going to stick it in there just so it's a to-do list. Have I got any paydays? Don't think so, because payday's next week, so I don't need to use that. Happy Mail, have I got anything coming? Might well do, yes. So I'm going to save them because they may well go on there, and when I actually get my Happy Mail, I'll put it in and I'll put which company it is that I've ordered from. I am on a diet, to be fair, but the chances are that Wednesday I'll be a little bit naughty after I've been weighed, and there'll be a cuppa and there'll be biscuits of some sort. Won't necessarily be a donut, but there'll be a little treat. I have a little treat after me thing, even though I shouldn't really. I'm also doing a squat challenge, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the dumbbell there for that day with a dot, and then I'm going to put a dot on every day after that, just to sort of tick off my challenge to say that I've done it. So that'll be one. Come on, you monkey. Monkey seems to be my favourite word today. So there'll be one there, another one there, another one there. So this is my squat challenge sticker. So every day I've got a feeling that one of them is actually a rest day. I forgot what day I'm on my squats, so I've got a feeling that one of these will be a rest day, but we'll do that. If I have to, I'll have to move the sticker and put it on the right day, because there is definitely one rest day, if not more. So I'm gonna put another one there, and I'm going to leave Sunday as the rest day. I don't think it is. I think Wednesday might be the rest day, if I'm honest, but we're just going to go with that anyway. So that's the squat challenge. That's the clear out. That's the kitchen cupboards. That's the shopping. That's the fat club. That's the dressing room, the washing, the hoovering. I'm going to have a chill out. I'm going to have a NCIS binge on Sunday, because by Sunday I will have an absolute shed load of catching up on NCIS. I will have a ton of Supergirl, of Grimm, of Arrow and Flash. I would think that I've actually got to catch up on, so it will be basically a telly catch up, to be honest. It won't necessarily just be NCIS, but there will be quite a lot of NCIS. I think Tuesday night actually I might do a bit of catching up as well, so whatever's on Tuesday there'll be a bit of oh, what's the other one? Gotham's my other one, so I'll do a bit of telly catch up, and I'm just going to write in here telly catch up, and a smiley face because I can. That sort of is it a bit at the minute. I haven't got any nails to do. There will be coffee. Coffee will most definitely be on Monday morning, so I'm going to have a coffee as well as the bins. In fact, actually I'll stick it with that drink up, because there'll be coffee. Trust me, there will always be coffee. In fact, there'll probably be double coffee on Monday. We actually had this Monday just gone. No, not Monday, Thursday, Friday. Oh my life. Friday just gone. We had a lockdown in school due to an armed police response to someone that was seen with a gun in the area, and we're in the middle of Nottinghamshire, in a really rural area in Nottinghamshire, and seriously, guns are not a thing. We're not in the middle of town, it's just a little village, really. It is classed as town, but it's not like Birmingham or Manchester or anything like that. We're not a big place, we're just a little place. And there was a report of a gun being seen, and we ended up with armed police units outside school, frightened the kids to death. It all turned out all right in the end. There were nothing, they collared them, they caught them, and it was just a stupid BB gun. It was an idiot, basically, but, you know, it frightened a lot of people. And then after that I had the prom for year 11, so it was quite a full-on day for me on Friday, and it took me quite a while to come back down from that. So I'm just going to leave it at that for the minute. I am going to stick a bit of this washi, just because I can, if I can find the end. Where are you? Nuisance. No. Let's find it. It's there. Feel it. Somewhere here we have an end of washi. There you go. So it was a bit of a weird week, really. It was a bit full on, and to be honest, it was a little bit, not frightening exactly, but just something that you wouldn't expect. It wasn't something that happens, you know, and it was a bit weird, and it took a bit of sort of getting over, really. It wasn't something that we would normally have in our area. As I say, it is a small community, really. I mean, the kids basically call school's a family. They always refer to it as a family. Whenever I sit in an interview, quite often we have a kids panel, and the kids interview prospective teachers, and when asked by these prospective teachers what they think of school, the kids always say, oh, it's like a family. We are a big family. We all muck in together, and we are a family, and we all, you might see my head in a minute, the kids always say it's like one big family, and we can talk to the teachers, and we don't have a problem, you know, and if we do have a problem, we go and find a teacher and we go and talk it through. And that's what we like, that's what we try to be. And Thursday, it's a good job really that we were, because Friday, sorry. It's a good job we were, because it was an absolute nightmare. You know, first thing in the morning I get to work at 7:30, and then at 7:45 I've got armed police outside school gates. So it was a bit of a freaky day, to be fair. Like I say, followed by the prom at the end of the day. But it all turned out all right in the end. And I think so has the plan. The planner for the week. So we've got the drinking to remind me to make sure I do. The squats to make sure that I do. And then I've got a day off. The sewing, the telly catch up, the fat club. Hopefully I will get a weight loss this week, although this might not help. Nor will the bar of chocolate that I had just before I started that. The cleaning, the dressing room. Nothing really much else to put in. I've not got anything I can put in here, but I have got some nice sort of squares and some nice stickers, so I'm going to use them anyway. I'm going to put them in, basically just so that I can actually write something in should I feel like it at some point. So it might well be what I've had to eat, it might just be what sort of day I've had, it might just be a one word, if there's anything that particularly winds me up on a day, or that I feel I need to put something in. Just anything, just in case I feel like something needs to be said. So I'm just going to put them in, because obviously I've not really got a lot of stuff left to say on that, and I am waffling a bit, and I'm conscious of the fact that I'm waffling a bit. So I'm just going to stick a few dots down, stick a few bits in. So that I can add as and when I feel like, if there's anything else I want to put in during the week. Any more bits. I am trusting we are going to have sunshine, if I'm honest, so I'm going to stick it in. I really don't think we're going to have bad weather. I'm just going with it. I'm asking the universe for nice weather, so that's what we're going to have. I know my garden could do with a bit of rain, but not in the daytime, if you don't mind, because I have to walk home and I have to walk to work. This one's sticking. Come on. This one was obviously a bit better stuck than the rest. No, that's not coming. That's a shame. There we go. So we're going to have that one just there, so that I can actually put the arrows in both directions. So I'll have an arrow that way and I'll have an arrow that way. So there we go. A bit of a mixed match. As I say, we've got Stickle Co. We've got Elibeth Designs. We have Hazy Days UK, one of my favourite suppliers, by the way. As I said, you will have seen plenty of Cho Cho and Mimi. They are one of my big time favourites, and I'm quite liking Silent Beauty Plan's little shopping giraffes as well. I've got a few shopping ones I use a little dragon that I have from the Ginger Cat Company quite often, but I've got the giraffes today. That sticker is really annoying me. It's not sticking. It's possibly the paper, to be honest. I've got some paper. It's slightly heavier weight, but on one side it's slightly glossy and this side is not. So this side's taking nicely and it's holding. This side they're lifting a little bit, but as I say, that is literally just down to the fact that it's the paper. So I'm just going to stick a few more little bits just to use them up. So I'll have a few little things down just because I can. Let's use things up so as I can actually get rid of things, because that was the whole point of this tidy between myself and Katie, where we said, right, we need to get things together. All our odds and sods, makeup, weekly kits from all the odds and sods that we've got in various colourways, just to actually have to use up what we've got, rather than keep ordering loads and loads and loads. And I know I do like to order loads and loads, and I am going to keep ordering loads and loads, so shopkeepers, please do not worry, because I will be back. I'm just having a little bit of a tidy up, and I'm going to stick little to-do dots to tick off as well because Tuesday I will have plenty of time to do as well as this bit. That might just actually be a case of, right, this is what we've done, top cupboard check, bottom cupboard check, whatever, cupboard at the side of the oven check. So like I say, I'm just having a bit of a play, sticking lots of things in, overloading it at the minute, just because I can. And I'm probably going to be going far too long on my video. So I'm going to leave it at that, just because I've put loads of little stickers in, and they're all little stickers and they're all little checklists. And I've not really used these 2, 3, can't even count. This is one of my faves as well, and I've not used that one today. But I am going to leave it at that. Get the washi out of the way. Not a lot of pen on here yet, but pen will arrive. Pen tends to arrive during the week with me. It's not something that does happen straight away. Quite often I will, it's made rubbish. Quite often I add things in as the week goes along. I've still got a few here. There's a shopping one, there's my beer. That might get used for today, to be honest, so that might be back on here, which were from AJ6 Designs, this particular setup. Pretty much the whole set was AJ6 Designs on that one. Excuse me. I may well do a bit of Instagram. I'm not sure what day though, so I'll leave that until I actually put it down. So I will just sort of pick these up. I've not got any paydays. I will have some happy mail at some point this week, so I'm sure I've ordered some stuff, so I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll leave these here so that during the week I will be able to sort of just add the odd bit in where I need to add it in. I'm going to use my paper clip just to mark my week, and I'm going to slide it back into my Ugly Dory, into Zeus. His name is Zeus, by the way. It should be Pegasus, because this is Pegasus from the cartoon, the Disney cartoon Pegasus, when he was a baby. And this was done for me by the lovely Trevor at Ugly Bug Plans. So I'm just going to grab me insert, some lovely paper I picked up from the range, and this was from Cherie. And I'm going to put it all back together. So back into the elastic when I can grab hold of the elastic. Come here. Elastic in. That's this week. Bookmark. Back in. There we go. There's the layout for this week. As I say, there will be more stuff added in, and I will tick things off as they go along, and I'll rub those 2 numbers out as well. But that, excuse the shadow, the lights behind me obviously. There you go. That is it for this week, and I hope that most of this has been on camera and not off camera. So that'll be back into there. My little pencil case that comes with me, wherever I happen to be, slides into the back, all matching. Job done. Bye for now.